So we're here in Redmond, Washington. This is my dear friend, Jeff Shaw. Jeff has built this place. It's pretty remarkable. We have some video online. You have to take a look at it. Everything from, as you'll see him do the narrative. Jeff was were you the first to have a swing robot?
First person to buy the robot, yeah.
Yeah, swing robot in the U.S. He has a simulator. He's generously named us the Wright Balance Teaching and Training Center here in the Pacific Northwest. This is my new location for teaching and training. So what I want to show you today is the diagnosis, if you will, of your dominant core region. We have a yardstick down. Jeff has always been an upper core player. I've always been a lower core player, but in the last 2 days that I've been here, we've been doing the Wright Balance 4-Way Express, and we've done different regions. So I want to show you what you can expect to see when you do a different region. This is a very important concept because we know if you're an upper core player and you put one of these sleeves or you put tape on an upper core power spot, which would be the first pad up on any finger, that your hips will square up as an upper core player on 8, and you have 8 inches, 8 to 16. And your weight will be on the balls of your feet. If you are a middle core player, we call it Anterior Zone now, your middle core, you will square up at between 10 and 18 inches, and your weight will be just behind the balls of the feet, forward to the center of the arches. And if you're a low core player, we call it Posterior Zone. So we have Anterior Zone, Interior Zone, and Posterior Zone. If you're a Posterior Zone player, your hips will square at 12. It's very simple. You'll be square from 12 to 20. So, Jeff, we're going to put a bar on your hips. So if you put that on your hips, now, Jeff has worked to take the load off his core. We all have, as we age. He's had some back issues, sleep issues, right?
Yep.
And he's going to go, well, try 8 first. So if you're square at 8, we know he's an upper core player. And you do have to, Jeff, just
You gotta make sure you have a sleeve on. Easy to forget.
You're gonna have that sleeve on.
Yep.
It's gotta go all the way down so that seam. And you don't have to use a sleeve, you can use a piece of tape there.
Yep.
Okay, now, let's see, you can just stand tall and relax and add a little knee flex for me, Jeff. We're getting a little rotation back to the right, or is
Just
it?
a hair that way.
Yeah, and he's on 8. Now Jeff is an upper core player. Now just
Yesterday I ended on lower core
Right.
on the exercises. So.
right, 4-Way Express. These are Jeff's grip sizes. This is his upper core size, that's his lower core. And he ended yesterday, now look at your hips as you relax them. More, are they going to the right
They
or
look pretty good.
good?
Yeah.
Now you're over. Add knee flex. You see the rotation that way? Yeah. So
Yeah.
Jeff ended, so wherever you end, when you do the 4-Way Express, well, add a little bit of knee flex there now. Now, is your weight
I
forward?
feel like that.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
But is your weight in general moving forward, back, heel to toe, or add a little knee flex?
It wants to go back.
I can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because I ended
You
on.
ended,
Yeah,
yes.
that was yesterday.
That's right.
It held, yeah.
Well, it's holding. It
Yes.
would be if it were holding 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to, but with this on, let's go to 10, which is, if Jeff were mid-core, he would square up. And now you're going the other way.
Yeah, big time.
Hips are closed.
Yeah.
So his hips are now rotating. So again, yesterday he finished on blue, so, which is the posterior zone or lower core. Let's go to 12.
Square.
bad knee flex.
Pretty square.
Where's your weight?
It's back.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
ideally on the camera, if you just do that one more time, I can see you move
Yeah,
back.
it was pulling me back.
Yeah, so this is a real important concept as you work with your students, wherever they end. Now Jeff, to try and go play as an upper court player after having done
Oh,
this,
I hit it sideways.
yeah, he'll
Yeah.
sleep better, but he won't play golf.
Right. Yeah.
Would you talk about your sleep here for just a second, what the effect it had?
I haven't been sleeping that well, up a couple times a night, and 2 days ago, when Doc came up, we worked with a player, and my back was just killing me, and I always finish on my upper core, so my pressure is forward, and we decided to end on blue, lower core, and I slept like a baby. As soon as I did the exercise, my back stopped hurting.
And that's going to be an important thing for your students to understand. It's not just about sleep, it's about recovery, it's about pain relief. We know we can, as you just saw, move from the posterior to interior, anterior, whatever, just by 1 minute exercise.
And I've had back surgery, so
Yeah.
my back is very
Right.
tenuous, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've known Jeff for 30 years. We're very dear friends. We went through the PGA together, so I know his history well and what issues he's had. Great player, great player.